Hello, friend. Jim here with JB's Big Adventure coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. If you haven't already got it, Barbara and I want to wish you a happy new year of 2022, hoping that this will be your biggest year and best year ever. Okay, on to today's subject, and that is COVID-19 at Lake Chapala. So, what in fact is the protocols? What in fact is happening at Lake Chapala? So what I want to do is I'm going to share that with you right now. So first of all, the wearing of masks. The wearing of masks is highly encouraged around Lake Chapala. But here's what the actuality is of it, and that is not everybody wears a mask. Now, I will just share with you that my wife and I, Barbara and I, when we're out and about, we do wear our masks. And we do it to basically comply. It's also a health thing, and really believe that it's a lot better to be a part of the solution than it is part of the problem. And sometimes those individuals are looked at as those that are not wearing a mask. So for this video only, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mask off and go ahead and finish this video with you. So there's a lot that do, there's a lot that don't. Now, there are places here at Lake Chapala that they actually are doing the shots. And it's something that whenever we've gone by and seen, there's been a lot of cars there. So there's been a lot of interest for those that live here at Lake Chapala that are of the Mexican community that do, in fact, go and have their shot. But we also know there's a lot that don't. When you walk into restaurants here, they, in fact, will take your temperature of your forehead or of your back of your hand, and they'll also give you the sanitizer to put on your hands and such. So there's a lot of locations that actually follow the protocols for COVID-19. Now, if you're traveling back to the U.S., you're required to have a test done that shows within 24 hours. So in other words, within a day or less of your traveling, you have to show a negative, whether it's a PCR or whether it's an antigen test, that you've actually had that and it shows as being negative. Now, what the PCR does and the antigen test is both of the tests the results are done normally within a 24-hour period of time. But what they're doing is they're testing different things. Some are testing your upper respiratory, and they do that within a short period of time. And there's also one that doesn't. It takes a little bit longer to be able to get the test results for that. So here's what's really important that we've noticed when you go to get your test done at one of the local testing facilities before you do travel from Mexico back to the U.S. And that is, you've got to make sure that they've got the correct number of your passport on the document. It's really important to do that. It's also very important that the name shows up as the way it featured on your passport. You don't want to have your first and last name when in fact that you normally go by your middle name and last name. So make sure that the way that you've got it on your passport is the way that's showing when in fact the documentations for your test that you're filling out, the paperwork, and just making sure those things are correct. And also make sure too that you've got the correct passport, that your passport in fact hasn't expired. And it'll also be, if you have to, in regards to utilizing your visa, also to confirm that. So again, it's no longer 24 to 48 hours before you travel. It's got to be done, the test itself, within 1 day. So I hope that this protocol for COVID-19 has been helpful for you and leaves you with no doubt of what in fact that you need to have before you travel. If you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a great community. Give us the thumbs up. There's going to be other individuals that are viewers that are also looking for the information when it comes to COVID-19 testing, what's COVID-19 like done down at Lake Chapala. And also on top of that, if you'd like to communicate with us, We'd love to hear from you. We'd love communicating with you, either answering questions or when you're looking at other videos you'd like to see done with our channel. And also, go ahead and hit the bell because you don't want to miss any of our upcoming videos. And we've got a lot coming up here in 2021 that will not only be for you and the important questions that you're asking, but we're going to make sure that it will be the information that is totally needed for you to be traveling and the information you need to know when you're coming to Lake Chapala. So with that, thank you so much for being a part of the video. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next video.